Okay, I think this is actually going to be part 14 of the stepside pickup spare tire carrier. It's actually been a while since I posted any videos about this project, but you can watch the previous 13 videos where I actually made this little dimple here, this recess area, to have a side-mounted spare tire. And so just kind of been doing a little stuff. I just got the first coat of body filler on here. If you watch the other videos, I had a seam right in here between this what used to be a trailer fender and this flat piece here. So there was a seam there that I welded from the underside, but I still had to fill it in. I wanted to make it look smooth and uniform and all that. So got one coat of body filler on there. In that area, same up in here. There was a seam that ran something like that, which I also welded from the underside. So I'm just smoothing that out. And as you can tell, I've sanded on the entire fender. I still have a little bit more to do. Clearly right here I have a dent. I got a low spot, so I'll pop that out. I did find a little bit of a body filler. You can see some here in this fender. Very, very light coat. I can't really feel why they put it in that area, at least not yet. I have some more material to sand off in here. So yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I'm just going to sand this off, sand this down a little bit more, pop out this dent. You can kind of see how it makes a divot here in my body line, so I'll need to straighten that out. Otherwise, there's just a couple little dents here and there. And as you probably saw just a second ago, I've got the whole bed of the truck taken off. It was really easy. It's a stepside bed. They're just bolted together. And I apologize for my dog barking. Anyway, so I got the bed off and took the power washer and some engine degreaser and just hosed everything down. Since it's off and now I can get to it, so thought I'd give it a real thorough cleaning. And so nice and clean. Wiring came off real easy. It was all kind of plugged in to this one little plug here. So I'll probably try and reuse that. I'm going to get a whole new wiring harness for this truck. So that's about it. I'll go real quick and I'll show you another one of the bed panels that I've worked on. Alright, this here is the passenger side bed. I guess you call it the bedside. Of course the fender goes in here. You can see where there's still, I've sanded on this. I got a little bit more to do. But I got this off. One of the important things I did, this truck had a whole bunch of holes drilled into the bed for whatever reason. I know there was a headache rack on this truck when I bought it, but for whatever reason, there's a whole bunch of holes in here. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff got rained on since I worked on it, and you can see right where the weld is. I don't know why that small area right where the weld is rusted before the surrounding material. You can see it all right in there. But nonetheless, I got the whole bed, bed rail smoothed out. And I also had one little kind of a problem right here. This little area was raised up, and the best I can tell, it wasn't damage. It was a factory defect because the spot welds looked completely factory. So I just drilled out those spot welds and kind of hammered and manipulated this little corner here back into place. So that's in place. As you can see, there's some more holes here. Again, the weld rusted before the base material around it. Like I said, I'm not sure why. Last thing, these had some welds. There's one on each end, and I don't know if those are factory or not. I kind of went over it a little bit more with a little, the actual, this piece here had actually cracked. So I welded that back up. I don't know if those are factory or not, because they look pretty ugly. You can see this one right here. This one's a nasty one. I didn't do anything to this one. You can see how nasty that weld is. And I don't think I'm going to do anything to it, because like I've said in my other videos, I'm not making a show truck here. So they're kind of underneath, and you kind of won't see them unless you're looking for them. So not really going to worry about it. But anyway, oh, one other thing that I'm not sure. Maybe it's factory, maybe it isn't. This underside right here, this is the back of the bed. This is the bottom of the bed. Right in this area, it was welded to the rear panel, and I had to cut that. And I don't know if that's a factory welded that, or if someone did that otherwise. It looked like a pretty neat weld. They did burn through a little bit right in here. But the way it looked, that somebody either did a really good job or it was a factory gig. So I'm not sure about that. So anyway, this is, you can see my pile of parts here in the backyard. There's another bedside, there's a tailgate back there, and there's a header panel back there, the bulkhead panel. Of course, we got passenger side fender and passenger side bed rail. So that's what I'm doing so far. And so anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. This is the last in the series of videos on the spare tire carrier. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.